ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ, ਮੈਂ ਅਮਨਦੀਪ ਸਿੰਘ ਪਿਰਾਮਿਡ ਸਰਵਿਸਿਜ਼ ਦੇ ਫੇਸਬੁੱਕ ਦੇ ਪਲੇਟਫਾਰਮ ਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰ ਫਿਰ ਮੌਜੂਦ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਹਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਅਤੇ ਉਮੀਦ ਕਰਦਾ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਮੇਰੀ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਮੇਰਾ ਫੇਸ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਵੀ ਪਹਿਚਾਨ ਵਾਲਾ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਹੋਵੇਗਾ ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਮੀਦ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਹੋਵੋਗੇ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਫਿਰ ਇੱਕ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਟ ਕਾਲਜ ਇੱਕ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਟ ਨਾਮ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਹਾਜ਼ਰ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਹਾਂ। ਸੋ ਉਮੀਦ ਕਰਦਾ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਆਪਣੇ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਮੈਂਬਰਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸੇਫ ਹੋਵੋਗੇ ਤੇ ਘਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੌਜੂਦ ਹੋਵੋਗੇ। ਸੋਸ਼ਲ ਡਿਸਟੈਂਸਿੰਗ ਤੇ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਦੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਲਗਾਏ ਗਏ ਸਾਰੇ ਹੀ ਜੋ rules and regulations ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ follow ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋਣਗੇ। So good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all the viewers who are watching us live on our Facebook platform right now from their homes. I hope you all are keeping well. I hope you are safe and sound with your families. As always, I say that we are trying to ensure to bring in our prominent business partners on our Facebook Live platform so that you can hear from them directly about the situation right now, about the college, what are the factors that the college is following out as the policy framework to support the students who are looking for education at their college in different countries. So today, following that trend, I am really honored to welcome another prominent partner of Pyramid Services. We have been working with them from a long time. They are we are one of their top recruitment partners, and I am really honored and happy to welcome the representatives of Alpha College, Miss Victoria, who works with the International Recruitment Wing. Victoria, hi, how are you? Thank you so much for joining us live from Canada today.
Hi, thank you, Amandeep. I'm doing really well. I'm really happy to be here. Thank you for having me. And I'm excited to, talk about Alpha College and how we've responded to the pandemic.
Yep. And I must say the college responded really well and gave great support to the agents like us and also supported the students in a great way. So just to start off, like you just spoke about the pandemic and that's the elephant in the room. So would you like to share with our viewers, how things are in Canada right now and how Canada is looking at India in terms of opening the flight restrictions for the students?
Sure. So, basically what I've seen in Canada, I'm from Canada, is that there's still a lot of interest from international students to come to Canada. And I think that has a lot to do with the government's response to international students and making sure that they are included in our COVID response plan. So I know that the flights restriction is on right now, and it was extended again until June 22nd, but in previous to the flight restriction, it was really great that Canada did open its borders to international students back in November, which a lot of other countries didn't do for their international students. So we've really made a big effort as a country to include international students, in our plan for COVID reopening. But even though the flight restriction is on right now, the students are able to start their studies from overseas, either with a visa approved or even with their visa under processing. And that's in place until December 31st of this year. And, it could be extended as well, but that's, the deadline for now. And that won't have any effect on their PGWP, or the post-graduation work permit for people that don't know the short form. But so really what we are trying to do is make sure that students can still start their education plans and not delay it. And keep our communities safe as well as the Indian communities safe during the pandemic, and making sure that we're doing everything that we can.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you mentioned, the way Canadian government has, brought in the policies to support the international students, and, India being one of I would say Indian students having Canada as one of the prominent destination for their international education has been a really positive aspect for them. And, pre-COVID during the second wave in India, the students were able to fly out, and that was another positive aspect for them, that they are getting that opportunity to go to Canada after attending online classes for a while. So you must be aware that right now in India, due to the second wave and things getting a little tough over here, and the medical facility in terms of getting the medical done has been stopped, because all the medical employees, all the members who work in the healthcare are working primarily for the COVID patients. So because of which there is a little worry in the mind of students, that is, their file won't be prepared for September intake, and we are not aware when things will get back to normal and they can apply for their medical. So what is your take on this? Do you think that students can prepare prepare their application, apply at the college, and get their documents ready for filing as well, and once medical is ready, they can go ahead with their file, which can be added later?
Definitely. I mean, obviously, I don't know the exact situation in India and, when the medical, services will open for those students, but we definitely encourage students to, get everything ready that they can in time, and then submit their visa application when they're able to, get their medical done. And, you can submit that visa, up until, just weeks before the semester starts as well. And, start your studies online from overseas. But, Alpha College has put in policies in place where it's really easy to defer your studies if starting online from overseas is not something that you're comfortable with. So, if you've already applied for fall, you've paid your fees, but you haven't been able to submit your visa application yet, don't worry about that, because you can either submit it when things open, or you do have the option to defer your studies to winter as well. So we are really doing everything that we can, and learning as we go and changing our policies on the fly so that we can help our students as best as we can.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you mentioned about the policies that are being brought in by Alpha College, and the way you have responded to the situation has been really helpful to the students. So that was my next question, actually. Like, you spoke about the policies at Alpha College. So would you like to tell our viewers how Alpha College is, coping up with the situation of pandemic, how Alpha College is supporting the students, and what kind of policies have been brought in? What is the approach at the college right now?
Yeah, of course. So I would say that the main change that we've, had to pivot into is moving everything to a virtual delivery, the same as all colleges. One aspect that I really enjoy of what our virtual delivery has become is that it is synchronous. So all of the lectures are delivered live. We've also changed our timetable so that it benefits students studying from overseas, especially students in Asia. So their timetables work so that they are studying only, in the evenings and not, through the middle of the night. So we've made those changes to our timetables specifically to help our students overseas. And then in terms of other policies, we have, as I mentioned, changed our deferral policy. So it's really easy to submit a deferral if, studying online isn't right for you, or you haven't been able to submit that visa application. And it's really simple to submit your deferral policy. That's at no cost to you. You don't lose anything. And we do make sure that we do keep seats open for the deferrals for those students. And then since we are allowing students to study online from overseas, either with a visa approval or with a visa under processing, we've changed our refund policy as well to make sure that it is, as best as possible for those students. So we don't want students to be worried that are studying online from overseas with the visa under processing, and then in the unfortunate situation that they receive a visa refusal, we are offering these students a full refund of their fees, regardless of how long they've studied. So they could have been halfway through one semester, at the end of a first semester, even in their second or third semester. And if they do receive that visa refusal, they receive a full refund of all of the fees that they've paid. We just don't want to penalize them in any way for something that is uncontrollable.
Yeah, I think in these times right now, finances, and I believe you'll agree with me, finances are the most crucial element for anybody. And I can tell from my personal experience of working with the college and you, absolutely, to the viewers, I would like to say this, that the college is really supporting the students on this aspect when it comes to deferrals and the refund policy. So, if you would like to know more about how the policies are at the college and how you would like to process ahead with your application, you can always contact Pyramid Services. Like I have said, that we are the direct recruitment partners of Alpha College, and we are working with them from a long time, and we'll be happy to help you out. And there would be no intermediate. We are directly in communication with the college for your application. So, you spoke about the online classes aspect and in the upcoming intake and the previous intakes as well. So, how are the intakes looking right now? So, September intake and January intake, would you like to talk about it? And what should be the mindset for the student? Can they still apply for September, or they can focus on January?
Yeah, so we definitely encourage students, to apply, not delay their plans to study abroad as much as possible. And yeah, in terms of their mindset, we really we want students to know and be prepared that online classes are definitely a possibility for something that they will need to undertake, especially for the fall semester. Ontario just announced a reopening plan, and as long as our vaccine rollout and cases kind of stay at the pace that they're planning on, we could return to some in-person activities as early as sometime during the fall semester. So it might not necessarily be in-person classes, but it could be maybe computer labs being open and the campus being open for students to come in and meet for group projects and stuff like that. But with the plan, it really is looking like there will be a return to some in-person classes by January, by the end of 2021. And I think that's really exciting. I think that for the foreseeable future, there will at least be some sort of hybrid, some online, some in person, but it really is too soon to know the specifics of what that will look like. But I think we can be confident that definitely in-person activities will be returning in the next 6 months.
Right, and that's a big positive. So can the students apply for right now? They can apply for September, or
yes, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but yes, we are still open for September. We are still accepting applications. So yeah, if you're ready to apply for September, please do so. We will be accepting applications probably until the end of June, I would say, and then winter applications are open as of May 31st. So that's great. So May 31st, we'll be able to submit applications.
Yeah, so that's commendable. So the students can apply for both the intakes in the coming weeks. They can consider September intake as well. They can consider January intake as well for their application. And so the students, again, who are watching us right now, we will be happy to help you out. I know there's a situation of crisis, there's a situation of worry and stress around, but don't, like Victoria said, don't lose hope. Don't stop dreaming about your dream, that is international education in Canada. It's still working. It's still in progress. You should apply. Don't put your application on hold in any way, or else it will take much more time than it is expected to take. And we, from the visa perspective, you can always connect with Pyramid Services to know more about it. So, moving ahead further, one of my last question for the day is that though Alpha College needs no introduction, there are a lot of students who travel from India to your esteemed college and study over there and attain dream jobs, dream opportunities that they aspire for. But there are a lot of new viewers who must be watching us. So could you share a bit in brief about Alpha College, its USPs, where it is located at, what are the programs that are available at Alpha College, and what kind of background do I need to apply, and what is the academic percentage and the language proficiency? Sorry, I'm bringing so many questions all together.
That's okay. I can answer them all. But yeah, so the first thing I'll do is Yeah, I'll just introduce Alpha College. So we are a college located in Toronto, Ontario, and we have a unique partnership with a public college in Ontario as well, St. Lawrence College. So our affiliation with St. Lawrence College allows us to deliver St. Lawrence College programs to our international students at our campus in Toronto. So students will be attending their classes that are delivered by Alpha College. However, it follows the St. Lawrence College curriculum for all of these programs. We have, which gives them the opportunity to apply for their post-graduation work permit at the end of their program. So they have all the benefits of attending a public college, but they also have the benefits of attending a smaller college, which I think is a great thing that we're able to combine to our international students. So our campus is located in Toronto. We are, a small college, which I think is a great benefit because you really get to know your instructors. You get to know, all the administrative staff, such as our, student services officers, and the academic team. We really do have that, close personal connection with everyone. In terms of the programs that we offer, we are a College of Business and Technology, so we are mainly business-focused programs. We have a few undergraduate diploma programs that we offer, and then some postgraduate certificate programs that we offer as well. So for our undergraduate diploma programs, the requirement is to be completed your higher secondary. We have a business, tourism, and computer systems technician program. They're all 4 semesters in length, so a length of 2 years. And the requirements to enter these is that you need a 60% average in your last year of exams. You need to have completed math in your 10th and English in your 12th. And those are the academic requirements for all 3 undergraduate programs. And in terms of Ielts, we are looking for, or your English proficiency, we're looking for a 6 overall, and no bands less than 6 as well. And then moving on to our postgraduate certificate programs, we offer 4 programs that are 2 semesters in length, and then 1 program that is 4 semesters in length. And these are geared for students that do have an undergraduate degree already. So there are, postgraduate. And so we have project management, supply chain management, human resources, and we are actually introducing a new program for winter, international business management. And then our 4 semester long program, healthcare administration, is for students that are coming from a healthcare background. So you do need to have a degree in something healthcare related to apply for that program. We are looking for around a 60% average in your completion of your undergraduate degree. And Ielts overall 6.5 and minimum 6. The one difference is for human resources, with the Ielts requirement being overall 6, no band less than 6. So if you're looking for a postgraduate program, but you don't quite have the English proficiency of the other ones, human resources is a great option for you. And I think I said a lot of stuff in that, so hopefully it was all very clear.
I asked, and very well explained in brief, and you really shared about the programs and the USPs at the college. Could you just quickly share about the fee structure also? I'm so sorry I missed asking that.
Of course, yeah. So the fees for the programs are approximately $16,000 per year. So for 2 semesters, it's around $16,000. For the diploma programs, it's a little bit less. It's around $15,500. And then for the PG programs, it's just a little bit over $16,000. So, but as a general rule, it's around $16,000 per year.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And really, it was a great insight about the college. And then you also, spoke about how things are at the moment in Canada, and how we should be looking at the prospective students for education in Canada. So I would not take much time from you. This has been really an amazing interaction with you. Any parting words, any parting advice for the students?
Yeah, well, I just want to say, I know that the situation in India is not very good. So I just really want to express my empathy for, everybody in India that is being affected by the pandemic, and just really want everyone to stay healthy and stay safe. And, hopefully we can see you in Canada soon.
Yeah, thank you so much for the kind words, and we wish the same for Canada. We hope that things get better and we get back to our normal lives and start meeting each other face to face rather than on Zoom. And on that note, I really thank you, Victoria, for joining us for this interactive session, and all the viewers who are watching us right now. I hope you got a better idea about the college. And if you want to know more about it, you can always connect Pyramid E-Services on the number that is shared below. Due to the pandemic, we are working from home, but a couple of locations like Jalandhar, Moga, Ludhiana are open at the moment for a limited time. So you can always visit these offices, and you can have your self-counsel and live your dream for education in Canada. But prior to that, please make sure that if in case you're not planning to travel, you can contact on the number. Our team will connect with you, and they'll share a Zoom counseling invite with you where you can connect with our visa experts online. So you don't need to leave your home, and you can get yourself counseled and register while sitting at your home without moving out of your home for your dream campus, hopefully Alpha College. So thank you so much again, Victoria. Thank you so much for this amazing session. I wish you well health and stay safe.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited to share about Alpha College, and the same to you. We'll talk soon.
Pyramid Visa for a better life.